more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So now here is Jake Marisnick. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Thank you.
Payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate now is Wilson Contreras. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Now here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Runner breaks for third. Again, another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Set. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. You can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number one.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to bat, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Marisnick at second. Contreras is over at first with one away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Zach Davies is on the mound for game 2. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all 4 of his pitches, not overpowering. You know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Ready now is Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate here is Chris Taylor. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Skied into very shallow right. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering, and that's in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball called for strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 5 for 14. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch on the way. Ball one.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he struck him out. So here is Matt Duffy, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Duffy doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. 2 balls and a strike to count. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Zach Davies. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Will Smith, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Too high. 1-0. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. 2 hits in 7 tries. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. The batter will be Gavin Lux. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2 pulls this one into the air out into right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on the way. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
3rd inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's out.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Clayton Kershaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Chris Taylor will be next. 1. Left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. Stepping in next, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Up next, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Marisnick. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. pays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Javier Baez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Bryant, the runner at second with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Two and two now to Baez. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
count is full. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The set and the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the stretch, the 1-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one down now. Now one down with the bases empty. And that brings up Will Smith. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke toward third. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate here is Zach Davies. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And he fouls this one off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the first pitch. Max Muncy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Pitcher making a move his feet right there. Probably upset him a little bit. He dug right back in, didn't lose his toe hold, and absolutely clobbered that pitch.
Stepping in now, Gavin Lux. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled off. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He bounced out last time up. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. All even now at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Contreras hits a little over the 270 mark. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
Count it 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. follow. He's there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Javier Baez. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And now, Chris Taylor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And there's ball one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next, it'll be Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather be standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Next to dig in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Betts leads off first with 1 away. 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now it'll be Will Smith. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty.
Manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Rowan Wick takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch on the way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. On that one, 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit, A.J. Pollock trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Taylor on the move. He's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second base, Matt.
Next up is Matt Duffy. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chicago. Number 13, David Bodie.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Duffy stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Bouncer up the middle. Taylor's got it, and there's out number 2. Now into the box, Patrick Wisdom, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. Roberto Osuna will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Max Muncy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
21.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Very weakly on the ground. Payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux lays off 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 strike.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 33.
Zach McKinstry is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Set, here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
That's
1-1. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Third baseman.
First offering. Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers lead one. Our score remains 2-1. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Now at the plate is Jake Marisnick. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Pitch on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count. Ball that close.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
That's in. Ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Set. Here's the 3-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Chris Bryant will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Contreras, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The next come-up, Anthony Rizzo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start in with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The set and the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The set and the 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Three and 1. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
At the plate, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Matt Duffy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Tell me what you want, what you really want. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in once again is Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 now to Mookie.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Now the 2-1. Taking him to strike 2. Two pitches fouled away. The pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is Marisnick. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Will Smith. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now the first pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
A payoff pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Now back, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be Gavin Lux. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jock Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it because they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
4-2, the final score today. Los Angeles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Joe Kelly gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 22nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.